let's see. Last video, they let it just be all nasty, choppy. So I got my other phone just to make sure, man. I got my other phone just to make sure, because this is crazy. All right, hold on real quick. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Make sure it's all good. Make sure it's all good. All right, cool, cool. Now I see it's bad. It's bad. I don't know why it start off like that. That's crazy. I think it's where I left. Right, cool, cool. Now I see it's bad. It's bad. I don't know why it start off like that. That's crazy. Hold on, let's see. I think it's where I. Hold on, let's see. I think it's where I. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. Hold on, y'all. Let me try to fix it. Let me try to fix this. Fix this. Hold on, y'all. Let me try to fix it. Let me try to fix this. Fix this. Try to fix this. Fix this. Hold on, y'all. Let me try to fix it. Let me try to fix it. All right, that's better. That look better. That look better right there. All right, that look better. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. All right, it's your boy. We back with another video. It's your boy Sue. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, man. All right, throughout the duration of this video, I'm gonna ask you, please, if the video looks and sounds crazy, let me know, okay? Let me know. Last video was wild. I'm like, I went back to watch it. It's like, what the hell? So, throughout the duration of the video, if anything is choppy and blurry, distorted, type it in the comment section. But I got my phone right here just so I can watch, because people don't be saying that. Anyway, let's get to it, y'all. We got our boy Shedeur, and we got Coach Prime. All about hype. Is that hype? I don't know why it's doing this, man. What the heck? Okay, it should be better now. I don't know what's going on, y'all. This is crazy. Where I live right now, I don't know why it's doing all of this. Anyway, let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. So is Shedeur all hype? Is Shedeur Sanders all hype? Because if you look at the comment section, in some places, that's what they're saying. Well, Shedeur is all hype. He ain't really all of that. It's because of his nepotism. The nepotism thing is going around and stuff like that. So is Shedeur all hype? Now, I listened to some people, and I looked at the comments. So I want to give a unbiased take on this, right? Okay, now watching athletes is subjective. It depends on what era you was raised in. It depends on what beliefs that you was taught, and so you might like a certain quarterback style. So if Shedeur don't match that quarterback style, you ain't gonna rock with him. You might watch a certain quarterback who got a certain type of a throwing arm, right? His arm. If Shedeur doesn't move like that or throw like that, you probably not gonna rock with him, right? I understand that type of thinking, that type of era of growing up, and that type of thinking. I get it. I understand. Okay, so this is the unbiased take right now. Y'all hold on. The unbiased take is, okay, so if Shedeur doesn't move the way the quarterbacks you like, then you're gonna say he's not a good quarterback. If Shedeur doesn't have the same feet work or the same pocket awareness as a quarterback that you like, you're gonna say, well, he ain't all of that. See, that type of talk I understand because you're basing it off somebody else that you like. Compare and contrast. Compare and contrast. That is a thing. And I do understand when people compare and contrast to a certain extent, right? So when you talk like that, to a certain extent, I understand what you're saying. I really do. I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. You're doing a compare and contrast. And since you have a biased eye and you only rock with this individual or individual who play like this, you ain't rocking with Shedeur at all. Those type of people, I understand. Because sometimes you like, look, I like this and that's it. Sometimes that's how people rock. I like this and that's it. Nothing. If you don't do this, I don't like it. I understand that type of assessment, that type of critique. I understand that. But at some point, you must get off of that stance and just say, you know what? Even though I rock with this, I got to give it to the kid. He's pretty good. Because, you know, they use numbers. They use numbers. They use touchdowns. They use stats. They use injuries. So it all depends on the individual and how they break down a player and how they rank a player. Okay? Andre Dooley says he's the best in college but will progress faster than most QBs because he's been learning pro-style offense from pro players. Okay, Andre Dudley. Let's elaborate on that. Okay, let's look at what you said, and let's elaborate on that. Because some people don't believe that. They don't believe he's a good quarterback. They don't believe any of that. So let's elaborate on what you just said. He's the best quarterback in college, but will progress faster than most QBs because he's learning pro-style offense from pro players. Okay, that's what you just said. Okay, cool. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I see a little blurriness. Hold on. I don't know why it's doing this, y'all. Hold on. I see a little blurriness. Let's see if we can straighten it back up. See if we can straighten it back up. I don't know why it's doing this, man. This is crazy. I have no idea why the internet is doing this crazy thing, bro. Hold on, y'all. Let me try to clear it up. Let me try to clear up this blurriness, man. I don't know why it's doing it. It's still not. It's still doing it. I don't know what's going on. Hold on, man. I don't know what this is about, man. This is crazy. Hold on. We just got to keep rapping. Hold on. I don't know why it's doing this, bro. This is crazy. I don't know. I have no idea why it's doing it. Hold on. Let me see something. All right, let's keep going, man. I don't know what's going on, y'all. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. He's the best. Okay, best quarterback is subjective, right? You believe he's the best quarterback. A lot of us believe he's the best quarterback, but it's other people who don't believe he's the best quarterback. That's cool. Whatever, you can have your subjective when it comes to best quarterback, but um um he is one of the best, bro. Even last year, okay? Even last year he was one of the best, and they had a lot of good quarterbacks last year. This year, even the media is not even naming too many quarterbacks that's better than Shedeur right now. Last year, they can start naming. They can put some names out there. This year, they're really not putting no names out there that's better than Shedeur. They are. I'm telling y'all, they got articles out there saying Shedeur should win the Heisman with no problem. If everything goes Colorado's way, which means they win a lot of games, Shedeur puts up 3,000 some yards, 25, 35 touchdowns, he should win Heisman with no problem. There's articles saying this, y'all. I'm saying last year they wasn't saying this. Last year there was a lot of good quarterbacks last year, so they wasn't saying that Shedeur can win the Heisman no problem. This year they got articles saying if Colorado win a lot of games and Shedeur do the same type of numbers he did last year, he should win the Heisman with no problem. So that tells you right there that there's not that many, quarterbacks that's respected as high talent quarterbacks over the whole spectrum of college football. Last year they had Shedeur, like if the Colorado would have kept winning, he had a good chance of winning. But this year they saying there's no way he should not win Heisman, bro. Barring injury, and if they stay on pace of winning a lot of games, and he put up that same type of numbers or better, there should be no reason why Shedeur should not win Heisman. No reason. So for the people that keep saying he's all hype, he ain't really that good. Okay, I understand. Is that a hating comment assessment, or are you really using numbers and stats and footwork, and are you really basing it off, the numbers? Because so you got people that say, you trash, we don't like you garbage, but that some of that could be just hating. But for the ones who saying that, are you really using numbers? Are you really using basis off what the team was last year and what he put up without an O-line, a real good O-line, and you put those numbers up? What are you basing the hype around? What are you basing the hype around? That's what I'm trying to figure out, man. That's what I'm trying to figure out. What are you basing the hype around? Because they keep saying it's all hype. He ain't really that good. 4-8, 4-8. Okay. So what is the hype around? Because he put up crazy numbers without a real good offensive line, which means he had less than 4 seconds to throw the ball 99% of the time. So for a quarterback who had to run for his life for 99% of the time and made, what was he, like top 10? Top 10 in quarterback with yards and touchdowns or something like that? Was he top 5 or top 10 with yards and was it touchdown to, what's the ratio? What was it, y'all? Top 5 or top 10? Passing yards to touchdowns to there it is. Passing yards to touchdowns to interception ratio. Passing yards to touchdown to interception ratio, top 10 or top 5 without an offensive line, which means he had to do this. 99% of the time, he had to scramble, and scramble. Had less than 4 seconds to throw the ball. 98 or 99% of the time, he had to run for his life to make a play and end up top 10 passing yards, touchdowns to interception ratio, which means on the good side, I'm saying. Come on, y'all. That's without a good offensive line. So for people saying it's all hype, it ain't really that good. Again, you have your own perception of what you think is good and what you think is hype. I understand that. Then when you put that aside and you start putting the numbers together, You got to keep it honest. That's a bad man right there. That is a bad man right there. Okay, you had. Okay, we all are biased, y'all. Everybody is biased towards a team and towards a player, towards an organization. We all are biased, man. Okay, we all are biased. We all have biasness towards a team, a player, and an organization. All of us. After you settled in your biasness, now let's keep it honest. Put all the numbers in order. Is it really hype now? After you get out of your biased feelings, because whatever you don't like, whatever your biased feelings is, that why you don't like Coach Prime and Shedeur, whatever it is. After you get into your biasness and you settle in, put that aside and put all the numbers and scenarios there. I want you to put all the scenarios there, all the numbers, and crunch them up. Is it still hype now? No. It's not hype, man. Most of your favorite quarterbacks from last year, if they had to deal with what Shedeur had to deal with, they would be in a lot of trouble. A lot of your favorite quarterbacks is not as elusive as Shedeur. It's not a pocket awareness as Shedeur. They might could get out of the pocket and do some running, but they had a great offensive line. A great one. A lot of them would have folded playing for Colorado offensive line last year. They probably would have quit. They probably would have transferred schools. You know who they look at like that they're retired? Tom Brady. They say Tom Brady is a system quarterback. It's okay if you're a system quarterback. Ain't nothing wrong with it. If that's who you is, that's who you is. At least your team, at least your coach say, let me build around him and keep building around him. And that's how Tom Brady got, 6 championships with New England? Because New England knew, oh, we got a system quarterback. He can't run. Tom Brady ain't doing no running. He got to stay in the pocket. So we got to do the best we have to do to make sure our number one priority stays alive. What I mean by alive is not injured alive. We got to make sure our top priority stays alive and good and healthy where he can sling that ball all around, because he's not an elusive quarterback. He can barely get to 5 yards running. We're going to make sure Tom Brady has the blocking he needs up front, from the offensive line, from the tight end to the running backs and to the fullback. That's what New England did. They understood from day one, Tom Brady is a pocket passer, and we must do everything we got to do. We got to do everything we got to do to make sure Tom Brady can sit back there and sling that ball. That makes a great organization saying, you know what, what type of player are you? Okay, let's address that. So we're going to build around that. You are a pocket passer. Let's make sure you can stay in that pocket. Now go back to Colorado last year. Shedeur wants to be a pocket passer, y'all. He don't like running. If you watch Shedeur, he don't like running. Now if he got to run, he going to run. If he has to run, he gonna run. But he don't like running, y'all. He like to stay in the pocket. So last year, he had to do what he did not want to do. He will run if he has to, but he likes to stay in the pocket and pass, and pass. Somebody says, Lady Diamond, hello, Lady Diamond. Salute to you. How you doing? Like, share, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Share the live stream, please. Salute to everybody who's leaving comments. Okay, let's get to some comments. Cleats says, hell yeah, what up, Cleats? Cleats, what's going on? Golden Baby 360 says, hater syndrome more than likely. Hold on, we're going to get to that. A&W, what up, A&W? What's good, baby? Okay, hold on, y'all. Okay. Dudley says, okay, no, we already got to that. A&W says, I can't name one quarterback than other teams that get jacked up to play other teams than Shedeur. I can't name one quarterback that other teams get Oh, okay. AW, you already know, man. AW. Besides rival games, they want to play Colorado, man. You know it. Besides rival games, they looking at their schedule. If they got Colorado, they like, oh yeah, we want that. We want that. They don't even care if Colorado had the same team last year. They want that game. Y'all seen it. Y'all seen it all last year. Every team wanted that game. Every coach and every player that was on that team wanted that game. Why? If Colorado was all hype, y'all, why do these teams and coaches get up and want to play that team really bad? And they want to beat them really bad. If it's all hype, though, if it's just all hype, there's no way you want to play Shedeur if he all hype. There's no way. No way you want to take the easy route. There's no way Oregon wanted to take the easy route, right? Ain't no way. Nah, no way. Nah, there's something about that. There's something about playing Colorado and beating Colorado. Every team that beat Colorado was so happy. Not just playing them. When the final clock hit, said, and they was like, yeah, woo, yeah. They don't do that when they beat a team 70-0. Oregon did not act like they did when they beat Colorado the same time they beat, the Christian Luther School 70-0. They didn't act like that. So AW, you all right. They really get up to play Colorado, man. They really get up to play Coach Prime and Shedeur and everybody else. They get up to play that team. We seen it every single week. Every single week. All week you're gonna talk about it. All week it's gonna be in the headlines until Saturday. And then after Saturday, you're gonna get a couple more days of the media talking about it. Win, lose, or whatever. So AW, you're right, man. You're right about that. They definitely get up to play Colorado. They get up early though. I'm talking about they get up before the sun get up. They want to play Colorado and Coach Prime so bad. Because the lights is there, y'all. The lights is really there. Don't let them fool y'all. Please, I'm begging you. Don't let the media fool y'all. They gonna cover it too. No matter how much they say, Colorado it's all hype and 4-8 and they not gonna make the college football. They gonna have their phones out. They gonna make videos and they gonna do coverage of all the Colorado football games. Because money, 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 money. They gonna make that money. And y'all know people want that money. They want the views and they want the money. Don't let them fool y'all. You know what's that dude Paul? What's that dude that was on First Take? Oh, it's all hype and they ain't gonna do nothing. I bet you he covered Colorado every week. That Paul, was it Paul something? I bet you he covered Colorado every week. I bet you ESPN talk about Colorado every week. No matter what they say, they ain't got it. They just gonna take them 4 more years. Coach Prime is gonna leave after this year, or he gonna leave when Shedeur leave. No matter what they say, y'all, they gonna cover Colorado all the time. So is it hype? Why would they cover hype though? Hype should be done. See, hype die out quick. After last year, all the hype should be done. Why they still talking about Colorado, y'all? I want y'all to ask yourself, please, I'm begging you. Please hit the like button. Please hit the share button. Please hit the like button. Please hit the share button. And subscribe button. If Colorado is all the hype like they saying, why you continue to talk about them? After they went 4-8, you're supposed to say the hype is done. You know what they do in other sports? Once a player or a team or coaching, whatever, and they get blew out, they say, okay, it's over. We ain't talking about you no more. We don't care. It's over, y'all. After you get obliterated the way Colorado did last year, 4-8, and they only won 4 games, the next following year, you don't talk about them no more. Why are they still, if they all hype, if Shedeur's all, because they can't stop talking about Shedeur either. If Shedeur's all hype, Colorado's all hype. Coach Prime all hype. Why in the off season they still talk about these? They still talk about it. The first season's in the books. That means the hype should be over. No more talking. Ask yourself, because the media is lying to you. I keep telling y'all, the media is lying to you. Don't let them fool y'all. I'm begging you. The media watches all these videos. I'm not just saying my channel, but they watch all Colorado videos. They watch all the Coach Prime videos. They watch all the Bucky videos. They watch all of our videos. They know Colorado ain't no joke. They know Colorado is going to be better than last year. They know this. But they get paid. I want y'all to know, they get paid to say, well, Colorado, they get paid to say these things. You guys are watching the same videos I'm watching. Ain't no way they just win 4 games last year. Ain't no way. They really got to go out there and just lay down if they only win 4 games, y'all. They just got to quit and lay down. So me and the people who watch all the videos, we watch Coach Prime talk about it, we watch the pregame show, we watch all of we watch a lot, maybe not all, but we watch a lot of Colorado media. That's in-house media. We watch a lot of in-house media that loves the new revamp group, and we watch it for ourselves. It's way above last year. So you want us to listen to mainstream media, bro? Don't listen to mainstream media when they telling you a lie to your face. You could just go watch the videos and it's a lie. Don't let them lie to y'all. Colorado is way better skills. Every skill position they got now, way better. The depth chart, way better. Coaching staff, way more experience. I ain't gonna say way better, way more experience. Way more experience. Coaching staff, way more experience. 170 or 130 some years of NFL experience on the staff alone. The coach and quarterback relationship. Oh my! Did y'all hear about how Shedeur talks about the coach, the coach, the offensive coach and quarterback relationship? He didn't say that last year. Come on, we have to start that. See what I mean now? You see what I mean now? You have your biasness. Whatever, man. 4 days, we don't care. Okay, now put that aside. Now let's start talking about the real stuff. They got better at every position. They got better at depth chart at every position. Got better at the coaching position. The quarterback and the coach relationship is better. You got people in there who want to help Coach Prime talk his to people. Listen to what I said. You got players who want to help Coach Prime rub it in people's faces. How many times you can say that last year? How many players that you can look around and say, oh, they want to help. Not only they want to help Colorado rub it in their face, they want to help Coach Prime. How many players you can say that? You can count on one hand. Last year, you could count on one hand how many players want to help Colorado and Coach Prime rub it in their faces. You can count on one hand last year. You can't do that this year. It's damn. You can't do that. You got to use your toes. You got to use your toes. A lot of those players want to help Colorado and Coach Prime rub it in their face. What did you say about us? 4-8. What? It seemed like it's 7. It's 7. We 7-1. We 8-1. We 8-0. Look at the players' demeanor. Look at their attitude versus last year. These players want to help Colorado. They want to help Boulder. They want to help DEION Sanders rub it in their face for the rest of the year. You have to really go look at the difference between the team now and the team last year. Do not let these media people lie to y'all, man. I know it's not easy to get sucked in. I know it's not easy to not get sucked in to the media and to the naysayers, because sometimes I understand. Sometimes you get sucked in, right? You're very passionate and you use emotion because you know you riding with Colorado, and so that's your biasness. You got passion and you got emotion. But sometimes when we deal with the other side of Colorado, like not all the critique is negative. Not everybody who critique Colorado is negative. I want to make that clear. It's not hating and it's not negative. You do got the ones who are really genuine about their critique and they just don't like whatever they don't like. But we got the other side too. So we're just talking about the other side, not the ones who are genuine with their critique, not those. We're talking about the ones who are flat out hating because they just don't want to see Coach Prime and Colorado and Shedeur and Travis win. We're talking about those people. Those are the people we are talking about, okay? Don't let those people suck you in. All you got to do, you know what you see when you watch the videos. You know that they got better. Now they just got to go prove it. But don't let them say before one game, oh, they didn't get better. Don't let them say that because you know it's a lie. Now, they got to get their chemistry down, but you know they're not telling the truth when they say, then they didn't get better. Yes, they did. That's why you talking about them again. Because if they had the same team, you really wouldn't talk about them. They watch the same videos we watch, y'all. They don't watch all the videos, but they watching Bucky videos. They're watching Coach Prime when he put the clips on his Instagram. When Coach Prime do these interviews with Good Morning America, ESPN, when he do what is that? Undisputed. They are watching these videos and these interviews like we are. Do not let them fool you. They get paid to say these things. Again, the ones that's genuine, we're not talking about them. We're talking about the ones who just saying it just to say it. And they know it's a lie. Let me help you understand. Let me show you how mainstream media and these naysayers lie to you. Watch this. The team that they like, right? If they got the same type of aura as Coach Prime and Shedeur, they're not gonna say, "Ah, man, it's all hype." I'm gonna show y'all how they just lying to you. The mainstream media likes who they like, right? Alabama is one of them. They love Alabama. When has the mainstream media said, "Man, it's all hype, man"? When? They bring in the numbers, they got the lights, they got all of the TV deals, all of this. When have you seen mainstream media say, before Alabama was this juggernaut ass team, when did you hear them say, "Oh, it's all hype"? They ain't never said that. They ain't never said that. Let's go to Miami. Miami been one of those schools for a long time. I've been watching football for a long time. The media ain't never turned on Miami. Even if they had losing seasons, the media has not turned on Miami. They might say they need a new coach. They might say they need to revamp something, but they never turned on them like they doing Coach Prime. They ain't never did it. Go to Ohio State. Ohio State been one of those prestigious schools for a very long time. They ain't never turned on them like they doing Coach Prime in his first and second year. They ain't never did that, y'all. Penn State is another one. Just keep on throwing that. Florida State is another one. Just keep throwing team names in there. And you go do your history. When they just say, "We ain't gonna give you a chance." When have they just not gave somebody 3-4 years to try to build a program? They rarely never do that, y'all. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. These storylines and narratives is just paid. They get paid to do that, y'all. They getting paid to do these things. They getting paid to say this stuff. All you got to do is watch Stephen A. Watch these, and you will see it. Wait a minute. How come they don't talk about Jordan like that? Jordan didn't win. Jordan did not start winning until like his 7th or 9th year in the league. How come they don't bring that up? You got to start asking yourself, is a lot of these segments and a lot of things they say genuine, or they get paid to say this stuff? Because they don't talk about Jordan first 7 to 9 years before he won his first championship. They don't talk about that. But with LeBron, they talk about everything, his first step to right now. Ask yourself, isn't that a setup? Yes, that's a program. It's predictive programming. They program you to say Jordan, 6 for 6, even though his career is not just 6 championships, but they want you to only say 6 championships and that's it. When it comes to LeBron, we're going to go from his high school, we're going to go, he skipped college, his first game into now. That's that manipulation. But I was born in 1981. I know about Jordan. You can't lie to me. That's why I don't buy all that Jordan hype. You talking about hype? I don't buy the Jordan hype. I was there. I watched these games. I was there watching Jordan when he was at North Carolina and all of that. And when he started playing with Chicago, I was there watching those games. They can't trick me with it's only 6 for 6 and that's it. They can trick other people, but they can't trick me. And they can't manipulate me and make me forget the first 7 to 9 years before he started winning the championship. They can't make me forget that stuff. So I know they're just lying to you when they say, Jordan, nobody was scared of Jordan. That's a lie. I want y'all to understand the things they doing to Coach Prime and Shedeur, they doing it to LeBron James and other people too. Soon as LeBron James got to the league, they started going crazy on him. They didn't give LeBron James a chance to develop. They didn't give him a chance to grow. They started going crazy on him from the first game he played with the Cavaliers. They had their darts out. They had their guns out. They had their tablets out, and they critiqued everything he did from the first jump ball and the first Cavs game. You don't gotta believe me. Go do your research. They doing the same thing to Coach Prime. Soon as he get to Colorado, we gotta critique everything. Shedeur, we gotta critique everything. God damn. Let him breathe. No. They did the same thing to LeBron James when it come to Jordan and everybody else. They're fabricating story. They get paid to lie to y'all. They getting paid to lie and spread and stretch the truth. They said, Stephen A. people said, nobody was scared of Jordan. I was born in 1981. That's a lie. They was beating Jordan up. They was tearing Jordan up. Now you had certain teams and coaches like, damn, we got to play Jordan today? Yes. When you are a great player, some people don't want to play you. They don't want to do that. Okay? They don't want to play you because they know it's going to be hell to pay to even beat you or your team. We get that. There are teams and players that did not like playing Jordan, but there was a whole lot of players that didn't give a damn who Jordan was. They was elbowing him, cheap shotting him. Go do your history, man. Stop letting mainstream media lie to y'all, man. They get paid to run narratives instead of telling the truth about people. Jordan was getting so beat up in the NBA that he was crying to the refs so bad that they made a Jordan rule. They made a Jordan rule, y'all. You don't go look this stuff up so you know that Stephen A. and people who say nobody was scared of Jordan, it's a lie. They get paid to make these. Skip Bayless he tells lies about Jordan too. They lie, y'all. I'm telling you, they lie. They get paid to lie. You ain't gotta believe me, man. Go do your history on Michael Jordan in the league. He was one of the biggest crybabies in the NBA. He was always crying to the refs. I was born in 1981. I know. I watched a lot of Chicago games. He cried to the ref a lot. LeBron James was the crybaby. Well, Jordan was one of the biggest crybabies before there was all this crying. Jordan was one of the biggest crybabies in the NBA. Don't believe nothing I'm saying. They got documentaries on this stuff. They got documentaries on this stuff. They got people doing interviews telling you about some of the Isaiah. Go to Isaiah Thomas. He makes a video about this. Doc Rivers made a video about this. Jordan is not this, I'm just the toughest, roughest. No. Yes, he was a dog. Jordan was a dog. Don't get it right. He was a fierce player. He was a great offensive player. He had a great mid-range off the chain. The most famous dunk from the free throw line with his tongue out. All of that. Yes, he's a deadly. He was clutching all of that stuff. But they don't tell the negative about Jordan, bro. They don't tell the negative side. They only want to talk the positive side. When it comes to LeBron James, they want to talk about everything, all the failures. But they want to put the failures all the way above the accomplishments. But LeBron accomplished more than he failed. Well, when he went to the finals, the final record is this way. Bro, do you know how hard it is to get to a championship in any sport? Do you know how hard it is to get to a championship in any sport? Soccer, football, basketball, hockey, tennis. I don't care what sport it is. Do you know how hard it is to get to that championship and then get to it again? Then get to it again, and then get to it again, and then get to it again. He went 8 times in a row. 8 times in a row, y'all. Do you know how hard it is to go to 2 franchises and to go to 4 NBA finals 8 years in a row? Do you know how hard it is to make it to 2 times in a row? Better yet, 3 times in a row. He went to the NBA finals 8 times in a row with 2 different franchises. Bro, do you know how hard that is? That ain't nothing. The conference. The conference is trash. The conference is trash. So now, whenever LeBron wins, the conference is trash. That's their narrative, y'all. The conference is trash. The Boston Celtics goes to the NBA Finals, 2 times in 5 years, and the Eastern Conference Finals like 4 times. They never said the Eastern Conference is trash. The Milwaukee Bucks been the top team in the Eastern Conference for quite a long time, and they won a championship. They don't say the Eastern Conference is trash. Long somebody else win it, the conference is it might not be the best conference, but it ain't trash. When LeBron wins, the conference is trash and the teams ain't good. Do y'all remember how good the Chicago Bulls was when LeBron was playing with the Heat? Do y'all remember how good the New York Knicks was when LeBron was playing for the Heat? Do you remember how good the Pacers was when LeBron James played for the Heat? And they gonna say, nah, they was all trash. Are you serious, bro? Are you serious? They gonna say, no, those teams was trash. Do you know how good the Pacers, the New York Knicks, and Chicago Bulls was when he was playing for the Heat and the Cleveland Cavaliers? Bro, come on. And they gonna say, no, those teams, boy, come on, man. No, those was great teams, bro. Those was good teams. And the Boston Celtics too. Boston Celtics was still giving LeBron them a good run for their money. Nah, man. When LeBron wins, the whole conference is trash. Oh, don't forget Toronto. Don't forget Toronto. Toronto was a good team. They just couldn't beat the Cavaliers. Toronto would have been in the NBA Finals, but they just couldn't beat the Cavaliers. Don't y'all remember all of this stuff? But the media would tell you everybody was trash in the Eastern Conference. That is a lie, and you know it's a lie. Every year it's always been top teams and bottom teams. Top teams and bottom teams. Even when Kobe played, top teams, bottom teams. Even when Shaq played, even when Jordan played, top teams, bottom teams. It's always been like that. But when LeBron played, if he wins a championship, that means the whole conference trash. When he loses, that means he just trash. What the fuck? What? So that's what they're doing with Coach Prime and Shedeur. They're not going to give him any chance to grow. Either you show us you belong here. They show them they belong here. Well, that's not good enough. You need to win a national championship your first year. What? I need to win a national championship my first year? What are you even talking about? That's how they going at Coach Prime in Colorado. If you don't win a national championship your first year, you're trash. You don't belong here. Go back to HBCU. That's how they treating them. Everybody else, Nick Saban, everybody got a chance to grow and grow their program. Lane Kiffin, everybody got a chance to grow their program. When Coach Prime, they treat him like LeBron James. Soon as your first game is in Colorado, we own you. We own you. We write everything down. We write every pass you miss. Your coaching staff. It's like, God damn, give me a couple years. They said no. They said no. And you know what? That makes the hype even more better. That makes the hype even better. You know why? Because that means they are behind enemy's lines when it comes to the media. That means they behind enemy lines. And you know, A lot of people like the underdog story anyway. A lot of people love underdog stories anyway. So you keep on throwing Colorado in the fire. You go ahead, because sometimes it backfires, and it's going to backfire again. Nobody going to play for Shedeur, Colorado. Look like that was a lie. Oh, they're not going to get the same numbers. Look like Bucky getting the same numbers again. Look like they love watching Bucky channel. Look like that is a lie. It looked like ESPN and FS1 can't stop talking about Colorado. Look like the eyes on Colorado still. Look like that was a lie. Don't let they get paid to lie, y'all. I know some of y'all might not believe that some of your favorite NBA, NFL, or ESPN or boxing analysis or pundit that you believe they tell the truth all the time. They get paid to lie. Okay? Chris Broussard had got caught lying. Yeah, Chris Broussard got caught lying a few times. They get paid to lie, y'all. I'm sorry. I know a lot of y'all probably don't want to believe that the media get paid to spin narratives. And they know they lying. A lot of them, they just say, yo, my sources. And when they get called out, they know they're lying, y'all. They get paid to spin narratives. They know they're not telling the truth about certain things. They know it. But they get paid to write this, to say this stuff so you can have a back and forth in the media and things can, they get paid to do this. Skip Bayless get paid to just stay on the left side of things. Ask yourself, do you really think Skip Bayless believes a half of the stuff he say? I don't believe it. I really wanted Skip Bayless to say, yeah, everything I say, I believe it 100%. Come on, man. Even some of the basketball players get up there lying, y'all. Kendrick Perkins be saying stuff he know that's a lie. He played with LeBron James, so he know it's a lie. Now he work for ESPN, he gonna get up there and lie. Y'all see Kendrick Perkins say stuff about LeBron James that he know it's a lie? He played with LeBron James in Cleveland, which means he know it's a lie. He played with LeBron in Cleveland, y'all. So he know that the media be lying on him. And now that he works for ESPN, he will push the agenda on LeBron James. And he actually played with him. So he know that the media be lying on him. But now that he works for ESPN, oh yeah, it's LeBron James. He's the one who did this. And LeBron James is the one who did that. Perkins, you played with him. You know it's a lie. Why would you now all of a sudden start spreading the same lies that they spread? See what I'm saying? So that's what they doing to Coach Prime. A lot of them know Coach Prime personally. So why would they even get on the radio or get on ESPN and say stuff that they know that's a lie? And you know what's funny? Coach Prime don't even care. He don't even check these niggas. He don't even check them. He be like, yeah, whatever, man. Hey, and he'll still say, what up? That's my guy. What up? And Coach Prime know that they lying. That's the beauty of Coach Prime. He know that they would get up there and run a narrative that's not true, and he will still greet them. Hey, what's up, man? Oh, Dad, what's going on? And he know that they got on their TV screen. They got on ESPN and just ran a whole lot. Let's get to Golden Baby says hater syndrome more than likely. Golden Baby 360, in my humble opinion, I think some of it is hate and some of it is just people being they're just going off what they believe. So I don't think everybody who criticizes Colorado from any player or coach is hate. I don't think everybody's hate. Andre Dudley said if his daddy can keep him upright, he makes great football plays, decisions of every down, first and fourth down. Yeah, that's what we talking about, Andre. That's why the new O-line. Please hit the like button. Please hit the share button. Please subscribe to the channel. All right? Please hit the like button. Please hit the share button. And please subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. So, yeah, it's all about that O-line. Yeah, this year is all about the O-line. As he has more than 3 to 4 seconds to throw the ball, it's on. So, yeah, he definitely make good decisions most of the time. Lady Diamond said he's a beast on the field. Yes, Lady Diamond. He's definitely a beast. We just need to make sure we have a beast offensive line and he gonna turn up this year. He definitely gonna turn up. He says Trump 2024. Hey, you vote for Trump? Salute to you. Um, Larry Lopez says never been hype. Yeah. If you watch Shedeur, um, old tapes, he's really that good. Like you watch him high school and all of that, he's really that good. But some people they just they say what they say. Okay. AW says, what do you think about people trying to link Coach Prime to USC? Dope boy, what up, dope boy? What's good, baby? He says, I never heard that. AW, I never heard that. AW, I never heard Coach Prime being linked to USC. I never heard that. AW, where did you hear that? I never heard that. I never heard that. Yeah, let me know where you heard that. AW, Coach Prime linked to USC. I never heard that. I never heard that, so I can't even speak on that. Dope boy, what up, baby? AW says CU was the highlight of the media day in Vegas, and everybody knows. Yeah, they was. They was. Yeah, if you watch, they definitely was the highlight of the media day. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. All right. Okay, so we caught up on the comments. Yeah, man, we caught up on the comments now. So yeah, hype? Nah, they not. They're past the hype, man. Believe the hype, okay? Believe the hype with Coach Prime. Believe the hype with Colorado. I mean, not Colorado. You gotta wait till they. But believe the hype with Shedeur. Shedeur is really like that. Believe the hype with Shedeur, man. It's not just hype. He showed it last year. He been showing it throughout his career playing football from every level. Believe the hype. Believe it. Okay, believe it. And if you don't, go look at some of the highlights from Jackson State. Go look at some of the highlights from high school. You'll understand why Shedeur is who he is. Okay, now some people would say, well, it's your dad. You're living in your dad's shadow, right? They're saying you this good because you're hanging with your dad, or you played up under your dad, so you was able to succeed under your dad. So what? Like, what does that even mean? Well, wait till you leave your dad. You're not gonna be that good. Well, no, Shedeur actually put the work in, so it's not like Shedeur is a system quarterback. It's like there's a thing, a system player. There is a thing, and when they go to a different system, they get exposed, right? So, Shedeur is not just a system quarterback. For those who keep saying, well, it's because your dad. It's like no, Shedeur can actually play football. It's not because of his dad. He's not getting all this praise because of his dad. He can actually play football. Like, do you watch the games? Like, are you watching? Like, come on, he can actually play football. So it's not just because his dad that people watch or they praise Shedeur. He can actually play. That's why he gets a lot of praise. Yeah, the Sanders name is big. Don't get it twisted. The Sanders name do bring a lot of clout. Okay, so his last name being Sanders do give him a lot of clout. Okay, and give him a head start. Okay, we're not gonna lie about nepotism does work in your favor, and it's okay. Take full advantage. I tell everybody who watch this channel, if you can take advantage of nepotism, do it. That's what it's there for. Don't let nobody make you feel bad because you somebody in your family or somebody you close to can help you get a job or get further in life. Don't and you basically can cut the line. No. That's what it's for. You should be able to use a lifeline to cut the line. Okay, so don't let nobody make you feel bad about having a helping hand to cut the line, so to speak. But Shedeur is actually a good quarterback, so it's like that's not hype. You know what I'm saying? That's not his dad. The name, yeah, you can say the Sanders name, yes, but that's only goes so far. Now he has to go play. He already proved that he could play quarterback at a high level, at all levels at this point. So usually the second year that's when they start to dominate. So this year, we're looking forward to the same thing. Is Colorado and getting on the right track, getting on a better track than last year, and then dominating all the way through. Dominating all the way through. That is the plan. That is the foresight future, and that is what they all are looking forward to, from the coaches to the players to the media people like me and others, and the fans. They all are seeing the revamped roster. They all are seeing the videos, and guess what? The what was the student section sold out again. Sold out again. Season tickets sold out again. That's 2 years in a row. So the student section and the season tickets sold out 2 years in a row. Okay, so it's not just hype, y'all. It's not just hype. The city gonna make a lot of money again. The city made I forgot. They're in the top 20, I think. I think the city Boulder made. I think Boulder ended up being in the top 20 or something like that, or the top 100 or something, 50, whatever, and revenue earned. What? Wait, did y'all hear what I said? The first year of Coach Prime being in Colorado, they made the top listing. I forgot if it's 50 or 100 of earning. They made over $120 million. Over $120 million. 13 to $20 million. What? I think they ranked like number 34 or something like that. Are you serious? That's more than hype, y'all. Okay? And they plan on making double or triple that this year. They plan on making double to triple that this year. First year, and you bring a school over $100 million, and one weekend they made $22 million in one weekend? Come on, man. The economy is crazy. They got the Coach Prime got the and the Sanders they got the economy on booming right now. It's crazy. That's crazy. One weekend they made about $22 million in one weekend. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that early in the season they made, when they was on that winning streak, they made $22 million in one weekend. That means Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday they made $22 million in 3 days. Do y'all understand how crazy that is? To make $22 million in 3 days? Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Over the weekend, they made $22 million. Come on, man. Okay, this is more than hype, y'all. The Sanders is taking over, and I understand. It's leaving a sour taste because they do it in a different way. Okay, they move at the beat of their own drum. Change, some people don't like change. In college football, a lot of people don't like change right now. But they can't stop it. They can't stop it. And sometimes ruffling people's feathers is good. Change, sometimes a different dynamic that shows up is good. It's really good. People are trying to be like Colorado when it comes to Bucky and the filming and all that. Coach Prime already called them out. They're copying Bucky's style right now when it comes to filming. They're copying it. They talked all that mess, and now they sneaking and trying to copy how he do his videos and edit his videos. Did y'all hear what I said? Coach Prime and Bucky called them out. They talked all that mess. Now they stealing Bucky the way he do his videos. Now they say they can find programs who doing the same thing now. They trying to do the same thing Bucky do with the videos. Now they didn't say, look, we see what y'all doing, man. Y'all wasn't doing this first. Now y'all doing what we doing. See what I'm saying? So not all of the criticism is hate, y'all. Not all of it. Some of it is jealousy. Some of it is envy. And some of it is, man, I'm mad because you here getting all the lights and the shine. And I've been here this long and people don't care about us like that. You got to admit, man, Colorado fan base grew crazy over the first year. And it got even crazier this year. Just got to admit, man. Colorado fan base grew crazy over before the first game. Before the first game, Colorado media pages and fan base grew crazy before the first game. And now got even crazier for the second season. So sometimes you just we understand why they upset, because a lot of these programs don't get that type of light. And they are prestigious programs, and they media pages don't get this type of love. So, some of the hate or some of the I don't like you because you new here and we've been here. I understand, man. I'm not even upset. I understand, man. I understand because, bruh, for some of these schools to be in the whatever they say, Power 4, Power 5, ACC, whatever they want to say, and they being at the top or at least in the middle doing it at winning seasons, and they don't get this type of love that Colorado get, it will make you mad, man. Okay, even in real life, I like bringing real life situations. Even in real life, man, if you have been working your butt off at a job, let's say 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years, and then you got a newcomer coming there, and they get a raise before you do, that's gonna make you feel a type of way. And Colorado, what I'm saying, they got a raise in their first year. Colorado came in there, they showed that they could bring in the numbers, and they got a raise. They did. Making all that money and getting all the lights and the media coverage, they got a raise. Some of these schools don't even get the media coverage Colorado got last year. And they've been having winning seasons for probably the last 3, 4 years, and they still don't get the same media coverage Colorado got last year. And this year, it's going to be even worse. This year, media coverage is going to be even worse than last year's. I'm talking about in a good way. So I can see why some of the school the coaches don't like Coach Prime in Colorado and Shedeur, because they get more love and shine and recognition, and they've been putting in work for the last 4 or 5 seasons. They've been putting in work for the last 3, 4, 5 seasons, and ESPN don't really care about them like that. Fox News don't really care about them like that. Big game media don't care about them like that. Mid-new game don't care about them like that. And they've been putting in work, having some winning seasons and all of that. And these big media platforms don't care about them like that. So you do got to feel for it. Like I do understand why some of them is like, we don't like you, because in real life, if that happened to you, you gonna feel some type of way. You might not go after you might not go after the new person who got a raise before you, but you gonna feel some type of way, man. You gonna feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? It does make you feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? It does. So that happened to me in my work. The place I work now is going on 15 years? Is it 14 or 15 years? October, 15 years October. I've been at this job for 15 years, y'all. I got a 10-year anniversary pin and everything. I've been at this job. October will be 15 years. That happened to me before. That happened to me. So I understand. You know what I'm saying? So I do understand where you could be at a place for a long time and a newcomer come in and get a raise or get more recognition and get to move up and all that. It happened to me, and I've been there for a long time. So I do understand. I do understand, but what you got to do is you got two options. You can leave or stay there, and you know what I'm saying, and get the recognition that you deserve. And now I get the recognition I deserve. I think right before COVID hit, I started getting the recognition I deserve. Right before COVID hit. Okay? So sometimes you can ride it out and it'll end up in your favor. Like right now, it's good now. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting raises and everything now. But I had to sit there and fight it out. I had to sit there. I had to say, if I leave, they win. Sometimes when you in certain situations, leaving is a good thing. Sometimes in certain situations, sticking it out is a good thing. So I decided to stick it out instead of leaving, and it worked out. Now I get all the recognition I get the raises that I wanted and all of that. All that stuff is piling up now. It's piling up. It worked in my favor. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. You just got to be able to say, you know what, this is what I'm doing. I could have left. It's a lot of people who quit. It's a lot of people who quit at my job because they felt they was undervalued and underpaid and getting disrespected. I said, you know what? I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna make them respect me, and it worked. It worked out in my favor. Sometimes it's not gonna work out. Sometimes it will. You know what I'm saying? So in Shedeur and DEION, they decided they're gonna stick it out. DEION could have quit. DEION could have said, you know what? I'm good. Shedeur could have said, I'm going to the draft. Yeah, nah, we're going to stick this out. We're going to run it back. I decided to run it back all these years in my job when I felt underappreciated. I knew I should have had more raises. I knew other people was getting other raises and I wasn't. And I felt all this negative stuff, but I stuck it out. I said, nah, now it worked in my favor. Colorado, DEION Sanders and Shedeur, they running it back. And they say, no, we ain't going out like this. Shedeur said it. I'm not going to the NFL on this 4-8. Hell no. We running it back. Coach Prime could have said, you know what? I tried it. It is what it is. Let me go to the Florida State. Let me go to this other school. I know we're going to win a lot of games. He said, no. We're going to do some revamping, and we're going to run it back next year. Let's go. So sometimes staying and fighting through it works for you, and sometimes you just got to get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? It all depends on the situation. You know what I'm saying? I like to always bring some life jewels into my video, in my live stream, so you can understand a lot of situations you can compare to your regular life or other people's life or situations. So that's all this is. Shedeur and the Sanders decided to say we're not gonna quit because the media want us to quit. You know the media want them to quit. You know the media want them to then they want them to return. They wanted Shedeur to leave. They wanted DEION Sanders to quit, and they wanted Colorado to go back into the dirt that they came from for the last couple of years. But sometimes you just gotta stick it out, man. You gotta fight it out. You gotta ride it out. You gotta ride it out. So Coach Prime said he gonna ride this thing out for like 10 years. He said he got a good 10 years in it. Shedeur said, I'm not going to the NFL with a 4-8 record. It ain't happening, Captain. We gonna run it back. So sometimes in your life, you just gotta keep going, man. You gotta say, you know what? Let me get back up and let me try again. Let me get back up. I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna get back up and I'm gonna try again. Sometimes you just gotta dust yourself off and try again. Y'all remember that song with Aaliyah and Timberland? Dust yourself off and try again, huh? That old Jay-Z song, huh? Go and dust your shoulders off. Sometimes you just gotta get back up, strap your boots back up, and do it again. You failed, strap your boots back up, do it again. Dust yourself back up and do it again. Sometimes you just gotta say, you know what? I'm out of here. I'm good on this. So it all depends, man. It all depends. Sometimes you stick it out. Sometimes you just, all right, it's time to do something else. You know what I mean? So is it all hype? Nope. It's not hype, y'all. Shedeur Sanders is not hype. He's the real deal. He's the real deal. He deserves all the praise, all the hype, all the glory, all the recognition he getting, all the love he getting. He deserves it all because the numbers show you that it's not all hype. The numbers show you that it wasn't just all hype. Okay? The numbers show you that. So, with that being said, that's what it's about, man. That's what it's about. Colorado next season. What's today? The 22nd? Oh, we got a month and 7 days. We got a month. Hit the like button, the share button, and subscribe and share the video. Thank you very much. We got a month and 7 days, y'all. And it's on. It's on. What is it? ESPN we right out? Right at the crib. They going all white. They going all white. It's a whiteout party, y'all. A month and 7 days. First game. Okay, y'all? So just get ready, man. Get ready, y'all. It's gonna be a crazy night. And I think we the only late game. That means it's gonna be a lot of views. I think we the only late game, right? I think we the only late game on Thursday, if I can remember. I think we the only late game. That means it's gonna be a lot of views that night. Okay? It's gonna be a lot of people watching that game. And I think it's on ESPN too. So y'all be ready, man, for the millions and billions and millions and millions and on top of millions of views. If this game go down to the wire, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. So having a classic first game on ESPN or is it ABC? I think it's ESPN. That would be phenomenal. To open the season with a late drive win with Shedeur in the offense. That would be crazy, right? Imagine that. Colorado first game is a drive with Shedeur in the offense to win the game, and they win it. Come on, man. That's crazy. That would be crazy. That would be crazy if we start off the season with a late drive with Shedeur in the Colorado offense and they win the game. That would be crazy. All over again. You know what I'm saying? Because you already know, man. He good for that. He good for that. You give him the ball, and most likely they're gonna go down there and score. Now, if they got if they're gonna have the ball last, you most likely they might win. But if they got to stop somebody that was last year, we ain't winning. You know what I'm saying? And besides like the first couple games, we couldn't stop nobody if they got the ball last. But if we get the ball last, most likely we could win. You know what I mean? So it's happening, y'all. It's happening. I want y'all to be ready. I want y'all to get ready. We only got a month and 7 days. And you know it's going to fly by. You know it's going to fly by. You're going to wake up. It's going to be 7 days left. It's going to be 7 days left. So I want y'all to prepare yourself, okay, for the media. Prepare yourself for the media jumping ship coming on our side. If we have a great season, prepare for the media to trash us, even if we do have a great season. Prepare for all aspects of media is coming. Prepare for all aspects of fans. You're going to have Colorado fans jumping ship. You're going to have new Colorado fans jumping on the ship. Okay? So prepare for all aspects of fans that's going to be quit and come on. Okay? I want you to just prepare yourself. It's going to be a wild season. It's a lot of junior and seniors are going to the NFL. They're leaving. So it's going to be one for the books. DEION Sanders is going to be his last time coaching his sons. So it's going to be one for the books, okay? It's going to be one for the books. Prepare yourself because it's going to be a crazy season. It's going to be more, this anticipation, it's going to be more anticipation than it was last year. It's going to be more, what's the word? It's going to be more expectations than it was last year. And winning is the top of the game. Okay, winning is the only thing that matters this year. Winning. Okay, winning. That's all that matters, y'all. Is winning. Don't worry about nothing else. Everything is secondary. Win, win, win. And remember, I told you in the beginning when a couple months ago. In order for Colorado to get a certain placement and a certain rankings, because they're style points. They're gonna have to dominate certain games. If we don't have a lot of ranked teams, that means we gotta dominate our schedule. So if we got 4 ranked teams, that can help us out. But if we only got like 2 ranked teams on our schedule, that means we gotta dominate most of our games, win by double digits every game. That means we gotta win by double digits every game. This is how the committee judges style points. They don't care if the team is sorry. They want you to dominate, and you're gonna get points for that. This is why Oregon and Alabama in the beginning of the season, they get these sorry teams. They win by 70 points. They win by 65 points, and they say, "Good job, good job." It's not a negative to win to beat the sorry teams. It's a positive. You just gotta blow them out, and they write it down. Good job, okay. And then when the good teams come, just win. They don't care how you win when it's a good team. If you just win by 1 point, good job. More points for you. It's just the teams you gotta beat. You gotta blow them out. You gotta blow them out. So you gotta win by 14 or more. But if it's a really sorry team, they want you to win by 21 or more. It could be 17 too, but they want you to win by at least 21 points or more to a sorry team. And then they're gonna write it down. Good job, good job. You get style points matters in college football, not NFL. NFL they don't care about that. But in college, style points matter. So if you dominate the team you're supposed to dominate by 21 or more, 24 points, and then you go in and you beat Oklahoma State, and you beat your rivalries Nebraska, and you beat your rivalry Colorado by 17-21. Remember last year they took us down because Colorado State hung around. So remember, the teams they say you're supposed to beat by 21 points, they want you to beat them by that. They want you to beat them by that, and you get extra credit. If you don't, they're gonna take some points away, and they're gonna drop you down. Remember they did that to Colorado. Colorado supposed to be ranked 18. They put them ranked 24 or something for barely beating Colorado State. So that's how they play, man. If they say you're supposed to win by 21, you better win by 21 or more, or they gonna. But then they are biased. They are biased too, because certain teams do that, and they don't take them down 3 or 4 spots like they did Colorado. They made Colorado drop 3 or 4 spots just because the rival game was close. But they should beat them up. Alabama do that? Nah, maybe 1 spot. See what I'm saying? Oregon lose or barely win? Maybe just 1 spot. Colorado, they dropped them 3 or 4 spots. If y'all remember that, they dropped them like 2 to 4 spots for making that game close. Remember that? They were supposed to be ranked 18 after they won that game. They're supposed to be ranked 18. They were supposed to go to 21 to 18. We all watched it, and they said, nope, since it was a team that we say you're supposed to blow out and you barely won, you dropping to 24. Y'all remember that? He's like, what the hell? Yeah, they got kicked out the top 20. You ranked 24. Get out of here. So style points matters. That style points is about dominating the teams you're supposed to dominate. That's all style points mean. If you dominate the team you're supposed to dominate, they're going to give you extra credit. You get extra credit for doing what you're supposed to do. So again, I don't know what teams we're supposed to dominate yet, because all the rankings has not came out yet. So we still waiting. We still waiting on the rankings to come out so we can start. We can go over the schedule. You know, we already went over, but we could go over the schedule with like the must-win games. Like you're supposed to win this game. Okay, we waiting on the rankings so we can go over that. So right now, everybody just stuck. We just stuck right now. You know, we stuck. Now we could guess. We can go look at the schedule and say from your record from last year, we should blow you out. But we was 4-8 too, so we really can't do that. See what I'm saying? So it's hard. So it's hard for us to say, well, since you had a sorry record, Colorado should beat you, but we can't because we had a bad record too last year. So this year is just like we can't even really play that. We can't even play the preseason prediction game right now. You see what I'm saying? If we go off last year's record, because that's what people usually do when they make preseason. What's the upgrades? Then they add in the upgrades. We can use our upgrades, but it's not. We just gotta wait, man. Give it a couple weeks. I say give us a couple weeks. Give us a couple weeks, and then I will do a prediction for the rest of the season. Okay? So wait for like week 2 or week 3 so I can see what type of team that we got. Then I'll do a rest of the season prediction. I'll be like, you know what? Bam. But right now, I ain't got no prediction on nothing. I can say I want us to win 10 or 11 games because we do got some tough games. We do got some tough rival games too. So I say 10 or 11 games, but to give you a real answer that I feel comfortable with, let me see what the team look like after week 3. After week 3, I can have an idea of what we look like. Then I can, you know what I'm saying, I can look at the other teams and I'll be like, you know what? For the rest of the season, this how I'm rocking. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I can't really give you a real assessment that I feel comfortable with. I can just say, you know what? I could be biased and say Colorado 10 games, Colorado 11 games. That's just me being biased and wishful thinking. You know what I'm saying? But let's wait till after week 3, and then we can see what we're working with. You know what I mean? Then we can see what time it is. We can see what time it is, man. We can see what time it is. I can't wait, man. I can't wait, man. I hope y'all ready. I'm hoping y'all are ready. Okay? If things go how I believe they're going to go, it's going to be a lot of excuses and a lot of your schedule is soft. You got a soft schedule, okay? This is why I hope we got at least 4 ranked teams, because if we don't and we dominate, they're going to blame it on the schedule, y'all. Remember I told you, there are people already using it. So I'm hoping if we got at least 4 ranked teams, that will help us out. That will help us jump up in the rankings pretty fast. But if we ain't got that many ranked teams on the schedule, y'all, that means we really got to dominate damn near every week so we can get up there. We got to have the top offense too. We need a this year we have to have a top. We have last year too. Before Shedeur started getting hurt and stuff, we still had like a top offense. But we got to have a top 5 offense all through the season. That is a must. And we must have a top 10 defense all through the season. That is a must. We cannot have anything below a top 5 offense. We cannot do it, y'all. We have to remain in the top 5. Because you know what that means. That means we have elite receivers, elite quarterback, and elite offensive line. And that means we are scoring a lot. So if we're scoring a lot, that means we winning a lot. If we scoring a lot, that means we going to be winning a lot. And I want us to average at least 40 points a game, man. That shouldn't be too much to ask for this new revamped offensive line. 40 points a game. That shouldn't be too much to ask for, man. All right? We should average at least 40 points a game with this new revamped offensive line. That should be a no-brainer right there. Because we was doing good numbers with a bad offensive line. So 40 points a game with a good offensive line should be a no-brainer, y'all. It should be a no-brainer. It should be easy. We should wake up. Oh yeah, they got 50. They ended 50. But 40 a game should be easy with this team. Easy. I ain't gonna say that easy, but it should be in the realm. We should average at least 40 points a game this year, y'all. If the offensive line is what we think it should be, 40 points a game should be an easy thing. That's only 20 points a half. That's only 20 points a half. So I'm being very nice. I want at least 50. I want us to put up 50 almost every week. Now then we talking. If we can average 50, oh man, that's crazy. If we can average 50, that means Shedeur out there going nuts. That means the running backs and the receiver and Shedeur are going crazy. But 40 is only 20 points a half, y'all. That should be like, you know what I'm saying? There's no reason Colorado shouldn't average 20 points a half. Now there might be games, okay? There might be games where it's just hard. It might not be your night, so you might end up scoring 25 or 28. Those are defensive games. So you're gonna have defensive games throughout the season, or just a bad. They might just have your number. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be a couple games where there's defensive games, and the other team, they just playing way better than you the whole game. So you might only crack 17 points. You only might crack 25 points. That's going to happen throughout the season. But other than that, Colorado should average 40 plus points in their sleep next year. No problem. With this new offensive line, they should average 40 points plus next season every game with no problem, bro. With no problem. It should not be a problem for putting up 20 points a half. 20 points a half, y'all? That's only 10 points a quarter. There's no way Colorado can't do that with this new revamped team. I'm talking about offensive though. But defense, there's no way that we cannot put up more than 20 points a half. I'm just being very low right now. I'm just being very that's the low. That's only 10 points a quarter. A touchdown and a field goal first quarter, touchdown, field goal second quarter. And then you just keep in 2 more quarters. There's no reason why Colorado should not average 40 plus points a game. There's no reason. There's no reason. No reason. That new offensive line, those new receivers mixed with the old receivers, there's no reason we shouldn't put up 20 points a half. I want 35, at least 25 points a half. That means you're going towards 50 a game. So we need about 25, 28 points a half. If we can average that, hey, we definitely gonna win a lot of games. Because this new defense, again, we're gonna wait till week 3. But this new defense, y'all, This new defense, y'all. I I know they gotta perform, but man, it's light years better than last year. Light years. And it starts with the offense, I mean the defensive line. The new defensive line that we got, y'all, if it does half is what I think it should do, 25 points a half should be a no brainer. That means we can average 50 points a game. Do you know what the football committee would do if Colorado averaged 50 points a game? Do you know how much extra credit we would get if we averaged 50 points a game? I'm coming from the committee side. Forget the fan view and the no. I'm talking about how they view things on the other side. How they give out awards and stuff like that. I'm talking about that type of site. If Colorado come from what they come from last year, and then average damn near 50 points a game and winning, do you know how many points they gonna give Colorado? Do you know how many style points they gonna give Colorado? I really want y'all to understand how the committee be looking at certain things in certain situations. This is why certain teams, you be like, how did they jump so high? How did they jump such and such? Right? When you be looking at how did such and such win, but they go down? How did such and such win and they go up? Sometimes it is biased. We seen this against Florida State. Sometimes the committee do biased stuff that they shouldn't be doing, like they did with Florida State. Then sometimes they keep it 100, and you be like, how come such and such jumped this team, and this such and such team went down? And when you start to you go inside and you look at what was going on and you look at the schedule, you look at the win and the loss ratio and the putting up numbers in the close games versus the blowouts, you say, oh, okay, I understand. Okay. So sometimes the committee do be on that biasness BS like they did with Florida State. And then sometimes they will be straight up 100% and they be like, yo, you've been doing your job, you've been showing out, you've been winning. Your quarterback or your fame, whatever, you might have a good running back. They've been carrying the weight too. We gonna add an extra boost to your score. Here you go. You get to jump up. And it's crazy, but that's what they do. That's what they do. And I know some people like that's not fair. I'm not saying it's fair. I'm saying that's what the committee do. The committee be doing that. We seen it happen with Florida State. We gonna keep saying it. Florida State did everything right, except they good. The best quarterback just got hurt, but the backup quarterback is just as good. The backup quarterback got some wins too. He's just as good. He ain't got the name. He ain't got the fan base, but he got the wins. He know how to win. The committee said we don't care. We want the views. We want the views. So we gonna put somebody else in there. Sometimes they do that, and you be like, they should have never jumped such and such. You're right. They shouldn't have. Or that team should went down further. They lost. You're right. They should have. We seen that happen last year too. So it depends on what committee shows up during the season and how they look at numbers. Either they're going to be biased because they want the views, or they're going to keep it honest and they're going to say, you know what, you deserve to go up because you did everything right, or you deserve to go down because you did not fulfill your obligation is dominate this team and you didn't. So the committee it has its good and bad moments. Okay, it has its good and bad moments when they give teams that's supposed to go up, they don't give them their recognition. They barely go up. The teams that supposed to go down for losing, they only go down one spot instead of 3 spots. They did it last year with last year too. I forgot what team that lost. They were supposed to go down like 3 or 4 and only went down 1. I think it was Oregon. I think they did that with Oregon. Yeah, so Oregon and another team, they lost late in the year and they barely went down. Yeah, so the committee does do that, y'all. They have the days where you make you scratch your head, and then they got the days where you say, you doing your job. You know what I'm saying? So it all depends, man. It all depends what mood the committee in. If they want to do the right thing, shout out to Spike Lee, one of the greatest movies out there. Do the right thing. If you haven't seen it, it's one of those old school hood movies for black people. Do the Right Thing is a classic shot by Spike Lee all day. So it's all about the committee, man. The committee. Sometimes they'll piss you, they'll make you mad. Sometimes you'll love them. So that's what it's about. That's what it's about. So I want y'all to be ready, man. I want y'all to get ready, and I want y'all to be ready, because next year it's gonna be fireworks. All right, all the fireworks you seen last year, triple that, triple that. All the expectations you had last year, triple that. All of the eyes and eyeballs we had last year, triple, double or triple that. All the people shooting at Colorado, double, triple that. All the love, double, triple that. Everything last year about the double and triple, man. From both sides. I'm ready, man. I'm ready. I'm ready. All right, y'all. We've been here for hour 30 minutes, man. That is enough. It's still early, 6:20. You know what I'm saying? I got off. This year I was able to. Today I went in early at 7 o'clock. Got off at 2 because it got slow. I was able to come live early. Tomorrow we get off at like at 4 or 5. So it is what it is. But it was not. You know what? We might come back live, y'all. I might either do an upload because it's still early. It's 6:21. It's early, man. So either I come back live, right, or I drop a upload. I might just drop an upload, huh? I don't know. We'll see. Or I might come back live. I might just do an upload. I don't know. I think we could. Yeah, we could pull out another one, man. We could pull out another video. So we finna get off right now. I could come back around 9 o'clock, man. Around 8:30, 8:40, come back live again. Yeah, we might do that. Or I might drop an upload. Either or. That being said, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you very much for all the likes. Thank you for all the people with the shares and the subscriptions. Keep subscribing. Make sure you go make sure you go to the shorts. Go watch the shorts as well. I'll be dropping shorts. Go watch the shorts. We do a lot of views on there. So make sure you go watch our short content too. It's a lot of Colorado and DEION Sanders content on our shorts. So make sure you watch the shorts and watch our uploads. Go to our videos and watch our uploads as well. Watch our lives. Okay, so go watch all form content and then go to the community section and then go ahead and look at the community section. So we got content all through the channel. We got the uploads, we got the shorts, we got the live streams, and we got the community section. Okay, I see y'all either upload or another live. I see y'all in a couple hours. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Have a good night, good evening, good morning, depending on where you at. All of us in the different time zones. Hey, y'all know what it is, man. Shout out to Coach Prime. See you buffs. I ain't hard to find. Shout out to Shedeur. Is Shedeur all hype? No. He's the real deal. He surpassed the hype. He does what he does. With that being said, like, share, comment, subscribe. I will see y'all next video.